Hey, what is good everyone, Chris here, welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about rumors about new cameras that will be released soon by the one and only the Fujifilm. And I believe that some of you already know, if you are into the Fuji world and if you like all things Fuji, I think you already know that Fujifilm is planning on releasing a new mid-range camera called the Fujifilm X-S10. This it's gonna be a camera that will probably appeal to more people, because by the specs in the rumors, because that's all we have right now, it seems very reliable. It's a camera that people will love, either if you're shooting photography or videography, and that's what I'm hoping it's gonna provide, because I am looking for a YouTube camera for a long time. I had dabbled with the thought of having the Fujifilm X-T3 as my main YouTube camera and vlogging camera, but I'm not still sure that that camera will provide in terms of what I'm asking from a camera. And I'm hoping that you guys will be happy to have this video on the channel to clarify what is and what is not the Fujifilm X-S10. Okay, so as per the rumors that we have, apparently the Fujifilm X-S10 it's gonna be placed between the Fujifilm X-E3 and the Fujifilm X-T3. They're both amazing APS-C sensors, mid-range cameras that can provide, definitely, I will never ever draw back from using these cameras as my main shooters for a photo shoot. I shoot the X-T3, I was impressed of the qualities, but because I have the X-T3 that I'm filming these videos on, I believe that it's no use for me, though it might be a good video camera for short kind of videos, if you want to shoot B-rolls and you know, things that were not actually require a long time of shooting. I think the X-T3 and the X-T3 are amazing, and I'm talking about 4K, because all these videos that you're seeing on YouTube are filmed in 4K F-Log, and I'm downsampling them to 1080p to look even better, even nicer. I'll probably switch to 4K soon, but for now I think that does it for the channel, and I think you guys are happy with the quality. But let's talk about the X-S10. So they said there's gonna be an APS-C mirrorless medium or mid-range body that will be placed in between these two that I was telling you about, and also it's gonna have features like crazy, because having a 26 megapixel APS-C sensor just like the X-T3, and also it's gonna have video recording and apparently all the Fuji simulation backed in it. I believe that this camera will be amazing. Well, the sensor, it's already proven to be one of the best sensors on the market in terms of APS-C. Even the Sony shooters are agreeing with that, and I used to be one, and when I switched, I will definitely say that this camera is the best APS-C camera I've ever shot. I know that the X-T4 is on the market right now and it might be a bit better. I'm not sure. I'm hoping to get one on my hands and test it. But for now, this one is the best. So the X-S10, it's gonna be pretty much the same thing in terms of quality, in terms of ISO. Hopefully the range of the ISO will be extended to 51,200, so it gives us a little bit more of a leeway when it comes to low light. And the camera will also have a flip screen, or that's what we're hoping it's gonna have. I'm hoping to have that huge X-T200 screen on the back, and you're also gonna have an EVF. In terms of design, it's gonna be a small camera, probably pretty much like the X-T3, probably a little bit better. Maybe they will give us a little bit more grip when it comes to shooting photos. But because people are not very crazy about video features on the Fujifilm cameras, the X-S10 will not gonna be amazing, but I'm still hoping for a 4K 24 megabytes per second, a 29 minutes and 59 seconds record time, maybe more if we're lucky. I'm also hoping to have a 1080p 60 and 120, a if that again is possible. If not, 60 I think it's enough, especially for these kind of videos that I'm doing. Their new cameras already have that SNQ feature when you can shoot slow motion straight in the camera, and it's going to be straightly processing the camera, and you can export it right on your device. That will be great, but I'm hoping for a clear 1080p 60 or 120 hopefully. I'm also hoping to have a clear HDMI and a microphone and headphones jack ports on the camera that will provide us who are shooting videos on our Fujifilm cameras with more leeway and a better workflow. This is Chris from the future, who dumbly realized that I forgot to mention this camera is going to have in-body image stabilization, which translates to IBIS, exactly like the X-T4. So if that is something that you're interested in, this camera will have it. The smaller unit, smaller than the X-T4, it's going to be inside the camera. So yeah, carry on. So these are the video features that I'm hoping for, and like I said, it's because I'm shooting videos for you guys and I want to have something reliable always in front of me, always set up and not changing all the time. I will probably choose this camera for videos if the capabilities are there, and only for videos, or maybe shooting you know, travel photos and stuff like that. If the form factor is gonna be small enough, it will definitely not have that LCD screen like the XH1 on top here, but people are already rumor that the X-S10 is going to be comparable to the XH1. It's not going to be a successor of the X-T3 or any other camera. It's a new series in itself. So let's hope for you know, great things when it comes to video. Now, when it comes to photography, I don't know if that is even a conversation. Fujifilm cameras are amazing photography devices. You can use them in any and many situations, and you can use them as a professional camera, as well as a beginner camera, as well as a travel camera, and so on and so forth. I am going to prove this in my next videos and show you exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to Fujifilm and the quality that it provides on these small, beautiful extra sensors that they're putting in the cameras. And because we got to this point, the X-S10 is gonna have an extra sensor as well. Hopefully, like I said, it's gonna have all the Fujifilm simulations. I think there's 16 or 17 or something like that, including the last ones that they put in the X Pro 3 and the X-T3 and the X-T4. So that is not even a conversation, in my opinion. It's gonna be a great camera. It's gonna shoot RAW as well in auto, which is an improvement. If you know, and if you're shooting auto on your Fujifilm, know that it can only shoot JPEG. Well, this one is gonna be able to shoot RAW and JPEG in auto, which is great if you're handing your camera to someone to shoot a photo, a view, and they mess up with the exposure or the white balance and you forgot to set them up. You'll definitely have the ability to edit those photos back home in your studio. So that is with the X-S10. What are my opinions about this camera? I will probably have it. I just hope, and this is my only requirement for this camera, to have a longer recording time, up to 29 minutes and 59 seconds. That would be great. Even 20 minutes, 25 minutes will be good. Hopefully we won't have problems with the overheating because it's a small camera. It's not gonna be a very sturdy and very solid camera for, you know, let's say comparing to X-T3 for going outside in the elements. But I don't want that. For me personally, this camera should be my studio camera, maybe for photos as well, but for definitely for video. So a flip screen and a long recording time will definitely help me. I'm pretty sure that even if they don't have F-Log, which is rumored not to be placed in the camera, and it only has the film simulations, I will be able to manage, and I will be able to do great videos. I started shooting on my X-T3 in Eterna Now I'm shooting in f-log because I improved my editing skills when it comes to raw images, not necessarily raw log images on the X-T3, and now I developed some grading, and I can do it fast and reliable. So even if the X-S10 won't have the f-log, I think that Eterna, it's more than usable. Also Astia and even Classic Chrome if you want to be a little bit more grudgy and have more crunchy shadows. Nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that will help you understand this new camera that is planned to come on October 15th. That is the date that Fujifilm announced for the release of this new toy. They're also planning to release a couple of lenses. I'm not sure which one of them, but for sure people are rumoring the 10 to 24 f4 Mark II, and I'm hoping for the 27mm f2.8 Mark II as well. I have mine. I love that lens. It's the sharpest pancake lens that I've ever used, and I'm so pumped to have the Mark II, maybe with a little bit of a improved autofocus and the motor updated to the new standards of 2020. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching this. Hopefully you'll be here for this release, and we're gonna talk more when we have all this already on the market. And I hope that you're gonna subscribe to the channel. You're gonna put these videos up to your feed and share them with your friends. Give these videos a thumbs up. It helps a lot with the algorithm, and I will definitely see you in a bit.